don't like to. I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and he's know who to play with.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a rematch of last year's wild card round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Rams and the Lions on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Huff brings it in left side. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. It's another run here for Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack. Fourth down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. Oh, a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The Lions called their first timeout. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Over the middle, it's Cup. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Lions offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
So after that turnover on the opening drive, the last thing you'd want to do here, Mike, is go back on the field and just go 3 and out. So they pick up a 1st down. They're able to extend this possession. It's going to go a long way towards just settling everybody in that offensive huddle down and letting the rest of this game unfold.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
When you throw on the Detroit Lions tape, Mike, I mean, of course we all know who Amon-Ra St. Brown is, but the best thing about his game is there's really nothing he doesn't do at a high level. Make difficult catches, move the chains. But he's also that big play elite receiver that everybody's looking for. Top 5 in catches, yards, and touchdowns a season ago.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal. Goff to throw. This one caught at the 4. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They were stopped on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Garrett Goff. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Step. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. So we are here at halftime, the opener for the 2024 regular season, as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday.
We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where you see the final score there. Russell Wilson, 2 touchdown passes, as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. Calvin Ridley, a touchdown catch in the victory.
And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, take 2 for Aaron Rodgers, the Jets and Niners from Santa Clara. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. His touchdown run was the lone score of those first 2 quarters as his guys hold a 7-0 lead. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the 1 touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. First down there on a pickup of 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
On first down, it's Goff. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On second down, Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he will score. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now a return coming from the 14, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On the ground, this is Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Throw on third down, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Gets this one out quick to Nakua. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Strong. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Rams first down. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Second down, it's Stafford. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging, because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And he'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second and a yard. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Down inside the 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. One last throw here for Stafford. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. So it's a win here for the Lions. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.